My opinion on this movie was unknown, but now it isn't. Maybe humorous intros weren't such a great idea.
Come on, man. And with the local DBC news, LL Cool J with a triumphant comeback.
Hey guys, so
But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering over the.
Alright, what's up guys? I saw Unknown yesterday. I was of course really excited for this movie because pretty much one reason it stars Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson seems to, of course, have the streak of, like, whenever he starts in a movie, it's awesome. So I would pretty much consider him the ultimate badass of, nowadays, because he's actually a really good actor. We got Jason Statham and, some other people. I think I consider Liam Neeson the ultimate badass of, modern age, because he's a very good actor. And good acting is a really strong factor in being a really great badass action hero. Liam Neeson as Martin Harris and his wife, played by Jennifer Jones, going to Berlin, flying to Berlin because they have this biotechnology presentation he needs to do. Right when the two get to their hotel, Liam Neeson realizes that he left his briefcase at the airport, and while he's driving back, the taxi driver accidentally drives into a river, and in the fall, Liam Neeson whacks his head on the window and knocks him out and, stops his heart for, 7 minutes or whatever. He recovers at the hospital. They tell him his identification is missing, but, he tells him his name is Martin Harris. However, his wife isn't there to greet him. So he goes back to his hotel and, try to get his wife, and he sees her there, walks up to her and says, "Hey, Liz," but she doesn't seem to recognize him. Not only that, but another guy who claims to be Martin Harris says that he is her husband and doesn't know who, and they both don't know who this guy is. And you must find out who is taking his spot and what is going on. Not a bad impression, actually. I'm surprised. So there is a cool plot. It might be a little familiar, but you can still make a really good movie out of it. And they do pretty much make a good movie out of this. Liam Neeson does not fail to disappoint, and I don't think he ever will. Diane Kruger and Frank Langella are also in this movie, and they are very good. However, Jennifer Jones, who plays Liam Neeson's wife, not very good at all. She's not very good in this movie. I think the movie is very well directed. I think the action scenes in this movie are very well filmed and get pretty exciting. Surprisingly, because the director of this only did Orphan, Go To, Living the Dream, and House of Wax. And through my experiences, he is a big fan of the loud noises. The movie does do a very good job of holding your attention by, putting new clues and, stepping it up a little bit and giving you more, letting you know more and more. Whereas a lot of mystery movies fail because throughout the whole movie you know absolutely nothing and they don't give you any clues. And right at the end it explains everything to you, but there's nothing really to hold on to. Now, in a movie like this, right when you start watching it, your brain kind of makes a bunch of wild guesses about how it will end. But I only predicted half of it. I thought I knew the ending for sure because it's actually the way I predicted it to end was actually a really good would make a really good ending, even though it would be, easy for me to predict it, but still, it would make a really good ending, and it uses half of my prediction. But the other half, I think, was made very well. It does tie everything up. Usually, I don't like when a twist ending kind of turns the movie into a different direction and, has another ending. But I think this did work here, and the ending action scene was pretty suspenseful. However, there wasn't really an emotional element, to Liam Neeson's character in the end, or Diane Kruger, or anybody really. I just didn't really feel any relief or grief or whatever to these characters in the end. I don't know, the characters just aren't too memorable, I guess I'm trying to say. But overall, it is a good action flick. I recommend you to check it out. Probably just go check out a matinee, I guess, if there's nothing to do. But there are a lot of good Oscar movies out that you should see before Sunday. So I'd recommend you see them over this. But if you have seen all the Oscar movies already and you want to see a flick, then this is a good one to check out.